Welcome to this new Dirty Bomb video, Making Credits Fast 2 Pig in the City. In this video, we're going to look at some of the mission types and drop some specific tips on how you can complete them to maximise that earning rate. If you're looking for general tips on earning credits, then I advise you to watch the first Making Credits Fast video. There's a handy link on the screen right now, or you can check the other link in the description. So, missions, aka those boxes on the homepage that tell you what to do so you can make some sweet money. They come in different shapes and sizes. Most are fairly obvious in what they're asking you to do, but specifically targeting some may feel like they're dragging you too far out of your normal playstyle. So I'm going to look at these missions, give you some alternative strategies that will hopefully give you some more arrows in your quiver to defeating those pesky but lucrative tasks. So let's look at those mission types. There are some complete or win missions for specific game mode types. These are, well, totally self-explanatory. If it says you have to complete a competitive match, then gosh darn it, put on a happy face and just go do it. Or, if you don't want to, just bin the mission. Don't worry about cancelling them, they refresh every 3 hours. Total XP is another one that speaks for itself. You need to accrue that XP from any of the different flavours in the game. It can be from kills, support play, and so on. If you have a playstyle that suits you, and you make decent XP, then run with it. All you need is that total XP figure. If you're new and you might not actually know what you prefer to do, I'd suggest that support play is a reliable way to gain XP initially. You can use either of the free characters to play support, and in fact I find that Skyhammer is perfect for getting a good blend of both combat and support XP. Another mission might ask you to target specific XP types rather than that general total XP, and this is the kind of place where you may need to tweak your playstyle a little. Combat XP is earned from doing the business of combat, that is, shooting fools in the head. To do this, you place the aiming reticule found in the middle of the screen on their cowardly skulls and then firmly depress your mouse button. Seriously though, slow the mouse down, enable hit beeps, and get those glorious headshots. Alternatives for combat XP include exploding people with nades, airstrikes, or even bopping them with a cricket bat. Support XP is earned by doing things to help your fellow teammates. You may imagine that means you must immediately swap to a medic class character, but not so. You can earn very decent levels of support XP by simply giving out ammunition. As I mentioned earlier, Skyhammer is perfectly suited to earn you almost every different type of XP, but for support XP, simply spamming your ammo when you spawn with your teammates can earn you in the region of 60 to 200 XP every time. Kira can also be good for this too. Simply place your ammo dispenser just in front of your teammate's spawn location, and every time someone spawns, you make additional support XP for no extra effort. Of course, playing a medic class does allow you to rank up support XP at an even quicker rate. Your healing and reviving all boost that score, so keep things in mind like charging your paddles to max health people. Aura's healing station is kind of perfect for this too. Careful placement to support your teammates can lead to really huge XP gains. Keep an eye out for rhinos or other tanky mercs who want to keep those fat health bars topped up. Also keep in mind that you should protect your station from damage as much as possible. The cooldown on the station is a bit severe, so tucking it in a corner where AoE can't easily reach it is a really great idea. Finally, remember that it clips through walls too. A quiet area behind a thin wall might be a superb place to plant that healing station. Game mode XP is perhaps the most elusive of XP. You can play in a normal fashion and manage not to earn a scrap of that vital goodness. It can feel a bit like the unobtainium of Dirty Bomb XP. So it's not combat XP from shooting folks, it's not support XP from helping folks, it's XP from, well, everything else really. You can think of it as XP from doing things that impact what's actually happening in the game. So, repairing the EV, killing the EV, escorting the EV, repping and killing generators, and completing objectives? Well, basically any XP that appears yellow in your HUD. If you're on a map like Terminal, then you get 200 long defense XP every so often. So being on the defender's side on a reasonably balanced match will earn you extra game mode XP. However, it's the escort maps like Chapel and Bridge where you can make really significant levels of game mode XP with more ease. If you play stopwatch mode, then you get a chance to earn game mode XP on both sides. But you Team Deathmatch Phantom players aren't especially going to like it. Repairing the EV gets you a lot, as does escorting it. It ticks with 200 XP fairly regularly while you're pushing it, but you get into a situation where, in actuality, balanced teams give you more opportunity to earn game mode XP. On the defender's side, now called the CDA, I find that Skyhammer is perfect for killing the EV and milking out that luscious game mode XP from its metal husk. One tip I'd give here is to use your airstrike only on the EV, but also place it in a location where it will do most damage, as you might imagine. So for those people new to the game, you don't need to throw the airstrike a long distance to get away from the blast. It's actually very easy to predict the direction it will take. Airstrikes land in a line at right angles, or perpendicular if you're fancy, to the direction they are thrown. They don't need to be thrown a large distance either. Getting the angle right is much more important. I tend to throw them near the EV to maximise that damage. A good airstrike will stop it dead. There are a few spots where you can keep yourself safe, but also deliver an almost guaranteed fatal blow to the EV. Learn to spot them, and earning game mode XP can become even easier. Other game modes where there are often damage generators, especially underground, also give some scope for earning game mode XP. However, you tend to need some sort of team balance to get them blown and repaired a few times. And so to sum up game mode XP, I'd say that although completing objectives, such as C4ing stuff, can net you large chunks of game mode XP, and you should certainly do them if you can, focusing on escort theme maps like Bridge and Chapel, in my opinion, is a more repeatable and reliable way to earn that good stuff. The missions can mix up any of these XP or game mode types with specific mercs too. These mercs will always be ones that are available for you to use, but pay attention to the wording on that mission. It only ever mentions having a specific merc in your squad. You aren't actually forced to play them whilst completing that mission. If it says 5000 combat XP with Rhino in your squad, you can still complete that mission without ever having to actually use Rhino. That being said, I would recommend trying mercs from time to time. With updates and balancing, it can be tuned in a variety of different directions, so a merc that perhaps didn't suit you initially might now be worth an addition to your normal roster. Thank you very much for watching this targeting missions video. If you liked it, why not hit that thumb up button, and if you really liked it, why not press that subscribe button too. It's free and it helps me out a lot. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below. I read everything that's posted. In particular, do you have any tricks you've found to earn particular types of XP? I'd love to hear them. If you fancy more sarcasm and whining in your feed, then you can follow me on Twitter. I'm at LCTRGames. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.